Like we're holding
Does that mean
court.
we're...
Welcome, everybody. Welcome. This is the Good Sam
Bad Sam.
podcast. I'm Sam Castillo,
I'm Sam Minnie.
and our guest today is
Chandler Rhone.
Chandler Rhone, everyone.
Chandler Rhone, sweet baby boy.
It's a comedy podcast where we have local Austin comedians on and nationally touring comedians, and we find out dirt about them and good things about them. We ask their friends and family for good and bad things. We interview them, and we tell them anonymously.
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 You put on the camo Gorecast hat and every thought left your head.
Everything lost my... And we tell them what people said about them.
Yeah. You're nervous too, huh?
Yeah, I feel like I'm not a hat guy.
I love supporting my friends in whatever they do, but whatever you are doing with your hair, I just can't lie.
Well, again, they put this they call it like texturizing powder, and it made it look really cool. And then I started to sweat, and then it kind of like lumped into this thing that made my hair stand up and made it just.
That's what happens when you get into my car.
It looks, yeah. The best case scenario, I look like a European soccer player. Worst case scenario, and that's already rough.
No, it's not.
Ronaldo?
I like it. Well, it's 2000. Yeah, I said you look like 2008 Ronaldo, and that's a sick haircut.
All
It's
right.
also very retro. It's very cool. Very, very late 2000s.
Thanks, man. I'll take that.
So unique. I love the way you crisscross your bangs.
Dude,
Whatever the fuck you were doing scared me.
It's cool.
I looked like
Like an anime character.
I was gonna say a lesbian butcher. Like I worked in a
lesbian butcher. Yeah.
Yeah,
Little
she
bit.
cut it with her
Yeah, I
own
can
fucking
kinda see
knife.
it.
Yeah, I was gonna say. All right. It was
Yeah.
bad.
But it's the kind of lesbian that wears the strap on, you know?
Oh, thanks, man. I'm a top.
Yeah.
All right.
Exactly. Yeah. That's a power move right there.
And you know what? Hats look great on you. Compared to
like
what
it.
you look like right now without a hat, hats look
No,
great on
no,
you.
show the people your hair.
No.
Because now
Yeah.
it's going to be
It looks
10
great.
million times worse.
Everyone's gonna say it looks great. I love it.
Do we have a puke noise?
See, I like that. No, don't do a puke noise. Do
Is
a
that a trumpet?
wow noise. Do a wow, this looks great.
You see?
How much
they
did you
treat
pay
me?
for that haircut?
$25
Okay, not
with
bad.
the tip.
Not bad.
It's a
I
friend.
like it.
What do you tip?
$5.
Huh?
What do you tip?
$10 on a $20 haircut. I guess I paid $30.
Yeah.
$10 feels like a lot for $20.
Yeah, but it was a friend who cut me in their
Oh, okay.
living room.
Yeah. Okay.
Chandler,
Yeah,
long,
whatever.
long hair. Haircuts often?
No, not often. It's like every 4 months I get a haircut.
And what do you do?
I just cut like a centimeter off the ends. That's pretty much it.
Just-
And then I just get my sides done because they stick out.
Mm.
I don't like it when they stick out, especially when I put a hat on. It's just it doesn't look good and it bothers me. And I do need to get a haircut soon. I was gonna do that, but I didn't.
Can you put it can you put
Do
it
this?
Yeah.
Yeah, look
Thank
at that.
you.
Look at those locks.
It's beautiful, man.
Beautiful hair. I've been growing out my hair since it's like 17 or something.
Damn.
Yeah.
What
I
inspired
never really
it?
cut it. I don't know. It's just I don't know why though. Really, like I always wanted my long hair. I always wanted my hair long.
As a young boy, you're like, I picture myself in my 20s just with the longest.
Do you have longer hair than your
Obvious.
mom?
I think so. Yeah. I just saw her for the first time in 4 years for Thanksgiving.
Whoa.
My
Why-
hair is
why
a lot
4
longer.
years?
We just like
Kept
don't
missing each
have
other.
like the best relationship, but it was cool. There were no problems. It was cool. I saw my family. It was a nice time.
All right.
Yeah. It was a good time.
You're from Oklahoma?
Yeah. From Oklahoma.
Yeah, give
Good
us the
spot.
backstory. Give us the Chandler Rhone backstory.
The backstory?
Yeah.
Well, I lived in a lot of places.
Start from the beginning.
Start from the beginning. Oh boy, what a long tale this is.
How old are you? 20, 23?
Yeah.
22?
Well, I'll be 24 in like 3 weeks.
I think it's a long tail then. It'll be all right.
Yeah. That's a pretty long tale.
Oh, you remember the first 15 years of your life? Were you bragging?
Nah, well, yeah. I do.
I
do
don't remember anything.
Oh, actually, longer than that. I think I gained consciousness when I was like 3 or 4, maybe.
Smart
I think
baby.
so. Go back all the way back. I don't know.
What were
My
you doing at 3? How did you?
Yeah, you
pass
just
the time?
you gain consciousness after you learn to drive a car. Like everything before
No.
your learner's permit is lost.
I don't remember getting my license.
Whoa.
I gained consciousness, I think, when I hit the bicyclist. And
Interesting.
I was like, oh, my
Get out of
actions
this.
do have consequences.
Yeah, that really does wake you up when you do an oopsie by hitting someone.
Yeah,
ever hit
especially
somebody?
An old man.
No, never. Never been in a car accident or nothing,
Well,
thankfully.
you're a man, so
Well,
that makes
wait,
sense.
no. I've spun off the highway a couple of times.
You never hit somebody or a thing.
No, but I do remember one time I was on the highway. I was leaving Oklahoma City, I was going back to my hometown. I think I did like an open mic. This was like when I started stand up, and all I remember was just like being on the highway, and it was late at night, and I was tired, and I fell asleep behind the wheel, and then I woke up to me just hitting a bunch of cones on the side of the highway.
Fuck.
And then it's scary because I woke up and I see that I'm hitting a bunch of cones. So then I don't know what I did. I just turned really fast. Somehow my car was still going like 70 miles an hour even when I was asleep.
So your foot
And then
just went heavy.
Yeah, and then I just spun out and went in a circle. And because it was so late at night, there was no one around. So I kind of just like stood there for a minute and just looked around, and there were no cars. There was nothing. And I just put it back in drive, and I turned off my music, and I just. Because that'll really wake you up if you're tired in the car. Just spin around a few times, and I'll get you going.
That's fucking insane.
Got me home.
That's intense.
Nature's caffeine.
Yeah, dog.
And then one
Adrenaline.
time, I was leaving
there's
Oklahoma
more.
City. Yeah. There was a second time I spun out. I was leaving Oklahoma
are
City, and
that
this
drunk.
guy,
Just no
I was
witnesses.
getting on the highway, and this guy wouldn't let me switch into the other lane. He just kept, you know what I mean? Like, that really irritates me when someone's just, like, right there, and they won't speed up or slow down or anything.
Correct. Yeah, especially on a 2-lane highway. I just want to put a gun in my mouth.
Yeah, it was bad. And then there was an exit, but it was one of those where it like makes you got to go like 20 miles an hour, and it makes you turn,
Yeah.
like makes you turn your wheel all the way.
Yeah.
And I went off of it because I was going too fast because I was trying to get around this guy, and I
Fuck.
couldn't. So I went off of it, and
You
I
flew off the highway.
I flew off the highway, and I spun into the dirt, and my car was completely fine. And I just remember no one stopped to see if I was okay. Everyone just kept driving.
Yeah.
And I just put it back in the gear, and I got back onto the highway, and I just stopped into a parking lot, and I took a breath and got out of my car, and I just went home. Nothing was wrong with my car.
So what's the hometown then? You see, you're going to the hometown.
Oh, it's Duncan.
Duncan,
Oklahoma. That's where Halliburton's from.
Damn.
Yeah,
That's
I
a
don't know if
dark-
you
Do you know what that is?
do you know Halliburton?
It's,
Yeah. My whole family's worked for Halliburton for over 40 years.
What is it?
It's the largest oil service company in the world.
Okay.
They're the ones who.
What does an oil service do?
They basically they just hold all the equipment pretty much.
They're not.
kind of lease out and help out with.
They're not the people who get the oil from the ground out of the ground. Like that's the
They just
digger.
have
That's
the
the
drills.
engineers. Yeah. And
Yeah.
then they're also not the people who transport it to the refinery or to the gas stations.
They just own the drills.
They supply all the equipment to do
Yeah,
it.
they have all the equipment.
In my mind,
the
it just
drills,
takes
they
a
got a lot
drill.
of stuff. Yeah, and
You're just imagining a Makita in the ground.
I imagine they do to the ground what they do to trees for sap.
Yeah.
Did you have maple trees growing up in Buffalo?
I've seen it in cartoons.
You've seen it in cartoons.
Yeah.
That is my envisionment of like what you and I, Chandler, as Oklahomans and Texas, we imagine just everywhere north of Virginia, there's just maple trees like oozing out sap.
Yeah, every time when I think of the North, I always think of like those Virginia fall pictures where everything just looks incredibly beautiful.
Incredible.
That's
Well-
what I think of.
Yeah.
I just spent 476 days in Buffalo, New York, and I'm so happy to be back in Texas. And there's nothing out there. If you
Yeah.
guys ever thought about going, there's nothing there.
I do. I just want to go see. I just want to go see what's going on up there.
Nothing.
I want to know what they're brewing up there.
Nothing.
Nothing. They got nothing going on.
Not fucking thing.
I don't know. I
I-
imagine there's a lot of craft beer up there.
A lot. I actually was on my best behavior though. Last time I was home, it was just like a week-long bender. This time I went out only 2 of the 476 days.
What's the drink of Buffalo? What do you drink? Just
Budweiser?
Labatt Blue.
Labatt.
Is it
Labatt.
ale? Is it Sam Adams ale?
It's Labatt. It's Canadian beer, huh?
Labatt.
Y'all are the Canucks of Americans. It's crazy.
Yeah, I guess so.
Which, I don't know. It would have been hard to convince someone to drive me to Canada because I can still go into Canada with my ID. I haven't been there since pre-COVID.
Really? You can
Well-
do that?
In bordering states or maybe just New York State, if you have an enhanced license,
What's an
You can-
enhanced license?
it's basically just like
Like a step up? It's
you're,
like,
you're just
like a
like,
middle
hey,
ground?
I'm like right there. You care
Okay.
if I come in here? And
Interesting.
I'm your neighbor.
yeah,
I want to go to Canada.
I used to
I
go
wanna
all
travel.
of the time, and then they shut down the border, and then after that, I didn't really have a reason to go, and then I moved here. And that's why I've never had a fucking passport. And people get mad at me in my late age to be like, I don't have a passport. And they're like, what are you doing? I was like, well, I only ever needed to go to Canada, and I
Yeah.
had that covered.
Yeah. I don't have a passport.
In your fucking pocket?
God, that's
yeah,
cool.
I carry my passport around.
Passports
because,
are so cool.
Well, I lost it. I lost my driver's license. I'm the only sober person to lose their driver's license in New Orleans, and I lost it. I just got to the airport, couldn't find it, panicked, found my passport in my bag because from a previous trip, and so I just was like, well, I guess I function.
Enhanced.
So I guess I just have to have my passport until my new driver's license arrives. So I've been walking around with a passport in my pocket.
This is my son.
Yeah, yeah. So
It's just a picture of Sam. Can I
Is
keep
that your
this?
passport
Can I
photo?
have this?
yeah, that is
Oh.
the actual. Well, I'll show you guys. That's the.
I've been
Is
walking
it the
around
same
with this
picture?
for like fucking ever.
Oh, it is the same picture. God, that's so cool. I want a passport. I don't know why. It just feels like a. It's just
I don't
a
know
cool
how I
thing.
Your
acquired
family
this.
gave you just the stupidest spelling of Ashley.
Yeah, my mom's name is Lee, Leigh.
Oh, okay. Here I am being
Samantha
mean.
Ashley.
You're insulting my mother.
It's an interesting way to spell Ashley.
Yeah, I'm Ashley.
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 It is funny how like
And
people
you're an
will like
organ
name
donor?
their kids and then they'll just name it a
They
specific
can't
way.
use this junk.
Yeah, I was gonna say they cut you open. They go, well, the liver's gone, gallbladder, lungs for sure.
It's cool that like the only time you can misspell anything is when you give someone a name.
What?
Yeah.
No, I get what you're
Think about
saying.
it.
I think we're on a wavelength where I am an organ donor, but I
Yes.
do think about that often. Like, I don't even know what's usable at this point.
They're like, I mean, the elbows work. Let's go ahead and
They crack.
they crack.
They creak when I Oh,
Yeah,
No, that's not good. You
nothing good.
That's
gotta
a-
do yoga.
that's something they always talk about is biological age versus your numerical age. You know, like numerically you're 26, but biologically you're probably like 38.
Well, that was rude. Chandler, when I type Chandler, when I type your name into my phone, it really wants to autocorrect your last name with the little V over the top
Yeah,
of
it
the
does
O.
a V over it. Yeah. Anytime I
that-
do a spot at Creek, it does that. When I see my name on a lineup, it does that.
Does what?
It's like it's French. My last name's French, so it'll do like a triangle over the O.
Oh,
Yeah.
my phone definitely doesn't do that. I got an unsophisticated Texas phone.
My phone does that sometimes. You have an iPhone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll probably do it. Type in my name right now on your phone.
It's too far away.
Oh.
I'll show you on my phone.
Yeah,
The
it does it.
triangle.
Yeah, it does a weird. I don't know why.
So you're French. What is your origin?
Well,
What are you? What's happening over
How'd the
here?
Rones
Well,
get here?
Well, my grandpa. I didn't know my
Oh.
grandpa. I only met my grandpa like one time. Like when I was like a little kid. Like that was like my only memory of him. I didn't really know him on my dad's side. I know my grandpa on my mom's
We can
side.
confirm
and
the
then-
producer says Rhone as an O, as a triangle.
Yeah, it's weird. It's strange. But on my birth certificate, on my license, it doesn't have it.
So
but-
it's supposed to have it?
I don't think so. I don't think it's supposed to, but I guess it's a pretty European name. Because I did look it up, and there's a river in France called the Rhone River, and then there's like a winery and stuff. So
Damn.
it's like it was cool. I remember there was a map in Black Ops 2 that had it. It's like my name because it was a black. I was like, oh, that's cool. I'm in Call of Duty. It's cool. How'd they know? I'm like
were your
14.
family grape pickers or what were they?
No, I have no idea.
Grape
well,
pickers? I don't know if you can say that.
Well, what do you think you make grapes or you make wine with?
yeah. No, my grandpa was from Arkansas, I think.
Cotton pickers then.
Possibly.
What do
I
you think
don't
they
know.
grow in Arkansas?
I don't know. Nothing. There's not much going on.
Sorry,
up
this
there.
camo hat is changing me.
I don't like you and your camo hatted.
I don't think so, dude.
It's two different. I like this though, because you're wearing red and you're wearing blue, so you must be the nice one.
Well, someone has a bad haircut and someone has a great attitude, so I think we swapped today.
Whoa. Fighting words. Well, there's a lot going on here.
Biologically, I'm feeling pretty young today, so I don't need this.
You
Wow.
look young.
What a weird way to talk shit to me.
Because you're like 30, right?
Oh, I'm older than that, dude.
You're older.
I'm
You're
31.
31.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not that far off.
I'm
30
pretty
is
old.
pretty good.
I'm old.
No, you look great for 31.
Thanks, man.
older
You look
than
great.
that.
I'm older than that, son. I know
look
this
great.
hat
You're
has
in good
changed my
shape.
whole thing. Who am
Doing
I?
good?
I
Do you
don't
want a cigarette?
Whoa, guys, I'm
and
back.
an ash?
I put this hat on. I'm
See,
like,
I like
Put
that
it
hat.
back on.
I'm a gay cowboy from Brokeback Mountain. I'm like, I'm a lot older than that.
Whoa.
Take you around back and show you how old I am.
Oh, jeez.
Don't let Sam
Experience.
fuck you.
Please don't
You'll
let me
get
fuck
nothing
you.
out of it.
Nah, I wasn't planning on
I'm
that.
empty calories.
Well, I'm glad you took the hat off for a moment to show the people your hair, because I think it looks great. Sam doesn't like it, but I
And
like it.
Taylor hates it.
No, I don't.
I like it more now.
Oh yeah,
Your hair looks great.
hat
You
did
look good for
something to it.
31.
the hat did something to it, huh?
Yeah, it took all of the evil bullshit you were doing.
It was an evil. It was, oh shit, please look normal, please look normal. I tried to make it look
Dude,
cool the way
it
the lady
literally
did.
just looked like you pointed your devil horns down. It didn't look good.
Suck.
It
coming to
looked
fruition.
bad.
I don't like lying,
Bad?
but I
Good.
like being nice.
It
and
looked
whatever
bad.
you were doing,
It looked bad.
we couldn't go live. I said we can all just go home right now if you don't fucking change this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Should we try Beanie Sam and see if that
Dude,
We
maybe
could
that makes
do
me
me.
chiller.
maybe it does?
Can I see the
Whoa,
hat?
good catch. See? Good
Put
reflexes
the
for a
No, your
31-year-old.
hat.
Whoa. What have I done to you guys? Is this because I always wear something?
You gotta fold. You gotta.
Whoa.
Can you help him? Have you ever put a condom on?
No. What? I've been
Oh, I
raw.
like this.
All
I like
these
this
years.
look.
I like this
Now it
look.
looks like you're from like New England,
What's up, kid?
How's the cast looking?
It's good.
like working a
It's
dock
good.
or
It's
something.
Very fashionable.
You look like the.
You look like it's a perfect New York look for you.
What?
Because you're moving to New York, it looks.
I
good.
am.
Moving to New York, it's a perfect look.
You're like a paper boy or something, dude. Like you.
That's hilarious. Yeah, I'm so happy I don't have debt. I get a pretty good credit score,
What's your credit score?
like almost 730. I'm like
Fucking kill
only a
myself,
number or
That's
dude.
two
okay.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I've been working really hard to build up my credit. I'm financing an Xbox right now. They're really good. You guys are laughing, but not many people can do that.
You
Not many
understand.
people can say that they can do that.
You understand? I finance. You can do this. Finance a Cane's meal.
You can do that. You,
You
can
can?
finance pizza too on DoorDash.
What a dark world.
That's
I
what I
know.
had to do for my trip to Buffalo.
It's good. If you got a bad credit score, finance a pizza.
Well,
You can get your
no.
credit score up. It's a good way. It's a good way. Build it up. How are you going to buy a house in the future?
What do you think my credit score is?
Yeah,
I'd say
think
like
about your
400.
financial future.
The way you laughed, I'd say 400 for sure.
580, suck my dick.
580? That's
Yeah.
not bad. You
It's
could still
not
build that
great.
up.
Where
no,
am I
it's
up
not
in
great
that?
either, but you could still just get a credit card and make payments on that.
Oh
Just
yeah,
put
no, I
gas
have
on it.
them. Make payments on them. What?
Yeah. So you got to do. You got to put payments on them.
How bad's this?
No, that's fantastic.
Pretty bad. Give me the hat. give me the evil hat again.
I just.
Whoa, it's gonna control your mind.
There you go.
And honestly, I'm sick and tired of paying for these fucking foreign wars. America
Oh, yeah.
first. That was
Welcome
all
back.
I guess it is kind of.
What has the Ukraine done for me?
Yeah. When you think about it, okay, so this is actually good. Since you
Oh,
brought
let's
that
lean
up.
into nationalism, let's
Because you know
go.
about Halliburton. So
Sure.
If you don't know,
Yes.
do you know who Dick Cheney is? Who's running?
You guys
Robert,
hear
you know
about this?
Dick
You see
Cheney?
this? You hear about this?
You hear about this Dick Cheney guy? You know about him?
I've heard his name.
Dude, I've been talking about this guy because I watched that movie Vice a couple of times. It's a great movie. No, I keep talking about this Dick Cheney guy. He's okay. So Dick Cheney, right, was
Yeah.
the CEO of Halliburton for a while.
Right.
He's still alive.
Okay, he's still alive.
He's 83 years old.
Fun fact about him: he shot his lawyer in the face with a bird gun, like
Yeah.
a bird shotgun,
And for more
and
context,
got away with it. They were like, "I'm sorry."
He was also the vice president. I feel like we lead with
Yeah,
that.
yeah. So
I feel like for some more context as well, he is only 5'8".
yeah, he's a very short man, very powerful man too. So we got to watch what we say. Great man, love the man. So, just saying that. But this guy, right? He,
Cover your tracks.
I think I don't know. Some point, like 99, 2000, or something like that. Bush asks him to be his vice president because beforehand he like knows DC pretty well. He's like he's not the best politician to get elected, but he knows the ins and outs of DC.
Right.
Like he shakes hands with everybody, becomes the vice president of the United States,
Right.
and has more power than any vice president has ever had.
Correct.
It's quite nuts, and leads the war into Iraq. He's the reason why we went to Iraq and
Yeah.
killed Saddam Hussein, and then he gave all the top best contracts to billions of dollars to Halliburton, the company that he used to work for.
Correct.
and people were kind of investigating that and questioning it. But by the end of the second term with Bush, everyone finds out, there's no weapons of mass destruction. All this shit that they talked about Iraq is fake. And so basically what I'm getting at is I come from war crime money, Basically what I'm getting
You
at
worked
here.
for war crime money. You don't.
Yeah, or my family, anyway.
Does your family own any of Halliburton?
No, well, maybe some stock, but not really. But my family worked for Halliburton forever. But it's like an interesting thing, though, that like all came from my hometown.
That's correct.
Yeah, my grandma actually hates Dick Cheney because he's the reason why they moved HQ to Houston.
Oh, I thought you were going to say he took her to prom and or something.
No.
We
No,
know.
because my grandma worked with Dick Cheney for a while.
Really?
Yeah, doesn't like the guy. Doesn't like the guy. She's a big Republican. Doesn't like the guy.
Uh-huh.
But I get it. It hurt my hometown a little bit, but they still got everything up there. But it's just really interesting though. But also, it's like the movie was very fun to watch too.
Vice?
Yeah, it's a great movie.
Sure.
Kind of goes into it a little bit. Doesn't cover everything, but covers a pretty broad amount. Why? What are you looking at?
Bill Clinton's height.
Oh yeah, he's 6'2". He's a tall guy. Great saxophone player.
Yeah.
Yeah, why don't you just power rank presidents for us?
Power rank presidents? I could do that. Power rank.
What do you think of Biden?
What do I think of Biden?
He's got like 4 weeks left.
Yeah,
Who do you want
I
him to
wish he
pardon
could run
next?
for a third term. I don't know. I didn't mind. A lot of people were upset with him, but I didn't mind him. I thought he was just like a cool grandpa that we all needed. Okay, or
My
not.
grandpa was cooler.
Grandpa's cooler. Yeah, I like my grandpa too.
I don't like,
I like
Joe
my grandpa
Biden.
more, but he's like the grandpa for the whole country. You know? There's a lot of people that grandpas.
You're
He's
just
perfect.
such an optimist. You're like, hey, and honestly, like Dick Cheney killed a bunch of Iraqis, killed a bunch of Americans, started a bunch of wars, but he knew the ins and outs. He shook a hand really well,
Yeah, I mean, he figured it out. It's,
Interesting guy,
kind of,
you know?
What
it's
did-
pretty interesting.
Hey.
What did you go to school for again?
What did I go to school for?
Yeah.
Well, I did 3 semesters and I dropped out. No, I went for political science.
I don't know why I thought it
did
was
take a
environmental.
bunch of. I took like a computer class, took a lot of history classes, and then I started stand up and I dropped out. My family was not pleased and wanted me to keep going, but I didn't enjoy it. It felt like high school, but no one wanted to be your friend.
Yeah, it was
Everyone
college.
was just like so tight, like no one felt comfortable talking to each other. But I guess it's just like
One of the
my generation.
only memories I have from college is like a packed lecture hall, and this girl sat right next to me with an entire bag of rotisserie chicken. And I said, yeah, I guess fuck all of us. Because
Whoa.
now I'm going to be really
That's
hungry.
awesome.
Watch you eat an
A
entire chicken
a bag of rotisserie
She
chicken.
brought
Like-
that into school.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
in class.
That's a cool
Bone in.
person. I wonder what they're up to.
Bone
now.
Bone
in.
in. Like
She for
when
sure
you grabbed the
graduated.
rotisserie, she grabbed a rotisserie chicken bag and just came to class, and that was her
Sucking the
lunch.
skin.
Wow. She's doing. I bet her family's doing pretty good.
I couldn't
What kind of?
focus.
What
I had
kind
to
of
drop out
rotisserie
over
is
it.
Hey, a
it
dog,
from
you're drooling
Costco?
over the bones.
No, it just smelled delicious.
Yeah.
I fall for the rotisserie chicken scam every single time.
Is it a scam?
There's a scam.
What's the scam about a roto?
They just have it right at the front of the store.
It's
You
not.
walk by.
You feel like you're
Psychological
getting
warfare.
Hmm.
You smell that chicken, you want that chicken. At least for us.
Sometimes.
Us dumb Americans
I like
that
chicken
really
nuggets.
love chicken.
I like chicken nuggets. I like those.
Mm.
It's just easier to eat. I don't have to deal with any bones.
I like the bones.
And then you can get them shaped how you like them.
I feel
Yeah.
like just such a basket case when I listen to you because you're just so calm.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I've been in 2 scary, not car accidents, but car incidences.
Not
Yeah.
car. I've had 2 not car accidents.
Yeah, I saw my mom for the first time. I don't know. There's like a lot of things that go on, It's like my family worked for Halliburton, and I already went through all this,
And
I
my
kinda
grandma
seen
worked
it
for
all.
Dick Cheney.
Yeah, my grandma worked for Dick Cheney. My other grandma, it's so funny. So I got one grandma that hates Dick Cheney, and I got one grandma that loves Dick Cheney. One grandma that hates Dick Cheney is a Republican. The grandma that loves Dick Cheney is a Democrat. It's very hilarious.
Damn, dude, the duality of grandma.
I know. I love both of them. It's actually my grandma's birthday. I gotta call her. It's her birthday. I haven't called her to tell her happy birthday
Do you want
yet.
to call her right now?
I guess I could. Call her right now.
Call
but
her.
Call
Call her
her.
up. Say, hey,
Call
it's
her
her
up.
birthday.
I don't think she's gonna understand what we're doing.
Then we don't tell her you're on the air. Hey, just tell her I love you.
I could
Hey,
call
call your
grandma.
right
I could
now.
call her.
And then bring
Oh
up
no,
Dick
I
Cheney.
can't. I'm on SOS again.
Do you want me to call her?
Yeah, we'll call her.
No, that's strange. To call her on somebody else's phone to tell her happy birthday, it's like, hey, like locked up. Hey, happy birthday.
Now,
I
what
had
was
one
it
phone
like
call.
working for Dick Cheney?
What's it like? Well, she didn't like him at all. He's kind of like a guy that knows everything. Is what she described
Would you
him.
say he's a dick?
Yeah, he's a bit of a dick.
Uh,
Hence the name. I mean, he did shoot his lawyer in the face, which is pretty epic that he got away with it.
we do like that.
It's kind of sick. The guy's story is pretty awesome. Like, it's not a good thing, but it's pretty interesting. I'm just saying that, hey, don't come after me. You know, my family needs their jobs.
Oh, also
Maybe
that
it's
whole
too much.
CEO thing happened the entire time I was in Buffalo. I was just
Oh,
sitting
it
in an
did?
apartment
Oh
watching
yeah, talk
it
about
happen.
CEOs. Dick Cheney was a CEO.
Everyone's a CEO except me.
Yeah. I'm a CEO. of my
You know,
own
really
life.
like rotisserie
CEO.
chicken. Dick Cheney.
Yeah. I don't know if he likes it. I can call my grandma and ask him if I had cell service. Good. Good
I
for
can't
you.
see it. Yeah, we're getting there. We got 3 minutes. I'm just gonna bitch about Buffalo, New York, real quick.
Go ahead.
What a
Cipher
horrible
off.
fucking place.
You know what you should do when you're in those situations, when you're in a town like that, when you go back?
Kill yourself.
No. You
Okay.
should buy, I know you're in debt, but you should buy a Nintendo Switch.
I have one. I
Oh.
brought it with me.
Oh.
And
it
you
was
know what I
still
did?
bad.
I thought you were gonna say finance an Xbox. I really did.
You could do that. Well, yeah, I don't know if you can because you got debt collectors calling you and your credit score's bad.
And I know
yeah,
the
you wish
state
you had
of
a
Texas.
735, huh?
Yeah.
I now owe the state of Texas $1,400 in tolls.
Wait, and tolls?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you gotta pay those. I pay those. I don't even have a toll tag, but I pay them every time it comes through. I went through a tollway to get up here.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah. And I'm gonna
They
pay
can't-
that when I get that mail. You got
They can't stop me.
$1,400 and you're still going through the toll booths?
Yeah, what are they gonna do? Charge me more money?
Yeah. Yeah, they will. It'll get to a certain point. They'll come after you.
Oh
You
no,
gotta
I
pay
know.
your taxes.
I pay my taxes.
It's gonna be, hey,
I
they're
just
gonna
don't
gouge
pay
you.
my tolls.
Oh.
It felt like I blinked and it was $800. I was like, well, no.
Yeah, that has to be like years.
Yeah.
I've only lived here. I probably stopped paying them a year ago.
Whoa.
It's a year worth of unpaid tolls.
Get the
Yeah.
fuck out.
What interest? They'll get you on that. It's like if you don't, like, it can be $10. You don't pay it, it'll be like $30.
My roommate told me though,
Depending.
if you call and you give them a little bit of attitude, a little bit of sass, they'll take all of the late fees and shit off.
Really?
If it's your first offense, which I'm like, well, is it like your first missed payment or your first missed 12 payments? Like how?
How far do you like have to be that someone gonna show up to your door and then kind of, get a deal done? Or
Cut this.
it's
And-
kind yeah, glad that you admitted it. Yeah, can we cut the stuff about Halliburton too? I don't need them coming to my house. Okay.
You'll be fine. You don't
That's
even-
the whole podcast.
Talking about
we talked about
Halliburton.
Halliburton a lot.
Yeah. No, it's just I've just been on like this train the last like couple months because I rewatched Vice and it came back on me. But yeah, you should get that fixed. You should become a resident of Texas. Because then if you do that, you don't have to pay state income tax. You can save money on taxes. That's
I
what
guess
I was
there
excited
is
for.
some
when I moved
paper.
here.
I do have a job. I have a job that's traceable that I do in fact exist.
Yeah, they'll
They just
figure it
don't
out.
know where I live or what I do outside of my job.
Oh wow.
There's no paper trail unless you look at my credit cards and it's like I'm just binge drinking at Creek in the Cave and that's it.
Binge drinking, good times.
Yeah, you're sober,
Yeah, I am sober.
little sober gal.
I binge drink Heineken Zeros. Those are good. You get enough of it, you drink about 20, dude. You'll feel something.
Like you gotta piss.
Yeah,
You're just full. You're groggy.
yeah.
You just drank 2 loaves of bread.
Yeah, well, that's what I do. It's like I'm trying not to vape anymore either. I'm trying to. I switched to Zins, but then like I don't get like a nicotine high from them. So then I go back to vaping to like lose my breath so I can feel something, Because
Do
it's like
you want to relapse real quick?
I don't know. My vape just died on me in the car. I left it in there.
That's good.
Yeah,
You're in recovery already.
I'm trying. I don't know. I haven't done anything. It's just nicotine is all I do now for the last like 2 years.
What made you stop? When did you get sober?
Well, I guess I kind of had like a relapse when I was drinking, and then I drank like every day, tried to get really hammered every day for like 4 or 5 months or 4 months, and then I got heart palpitations and I had to go see a doctor, and I had 2 doctors tell me I was an addict and I had to stop, And then I kept drinking after that. But then it happened again where I got heart palpitations, and then I was like, oh yeah, I should probably stop. And then only like a couple times after that, I did mushrooms. And then when I did the mushrooms, I didn't necessarily have a good trip, but then it made me realize I probably shouldn't be doing this stuff anymore. Should probably just heal and be trying to do good or something. But yeah, then I'm like, now I'm just sober.
I'm back on the sauce.
Back on the sauce, like doing what?
I'm gonna start drinking again.
No, don't do that.
I think so.
You
No.
should tank your
2025.
you should
No.
tank your life right before you move to New York City.
I think so.
No,
I think
you're
you
doing
should
pretty
ruin
good.
everything you've worked so hard
No,
for.
don't listen to Sam.
I
You're
think it'd
doing
be
great.
really fun. I'm bad, Sam. Now I have the beanie on, the bad beanie. I'm mean. You should relapse right here.
I'm core values, Sam, with this hat. I'm family values.
Yeah, you're doing good. Don't do it.
How many
You got a
guns
great
do you own?
haircut. I like
How many
the
guns
hat.
does everyone own at this
Sobriety.
table?
This is
great.
straight beer. It's not a light beer.
Yeah,
Not bad.
I needed this. This is my breakfast.
Yeah.
6:30
My breakfast was a
p.m.
coffee and some tea. It's a real British breakfast. Coffee and some tea.
Coffee and tea.
Yeah. It's a real British breakfast.
You double
No,
fisting.
English
Yeah.
breakfast is where they have beans and a tomato.
Yeah, that is true.
That's actually an
No, that's
English
like
breakfast.
a Belgian or a
Full English is what they literally call it. They slice a tomato in half, they grill it.
No, it's like a what's it called? What's like all those countries over there where Greece is?
Europe?
Yeah. No, like I'm saying like
Italy?
the Baltic area is what I'm saying. That's like a Baltic breakfast. It's like some bread and tomatoes. Have you ever seen a Baltic breakfast?
No.
It's pretty interesting. You eat it all with your hands.
The only thing I've eaten today was I stole one of my roommate's hash browns.
Ah, I love hash browns.
It's
I don't
a-
blame you.
Yeah,
Put some Tabasco sauce on there. What?
just I microwaved
hate
it.
the way I
just
said
don't know how to
Tabasco.
participate in this kind
No.
of thing. I'll
What did-
podcast. I'm just sitting here being like, I feel like I'm just not even here. I don't know what to say.
Do you put Tabasco sauce on your hash browns?
No.
No.
I just.
What's wrong with you?
I
Do
don't
you
know,
put anything
man.
on them? Put salt and pepper on them?
I just put them in the sandwich.
In the sandwich?
The only time I've had a hash brown is McDonald's, and I just put it in the McMuffin.
Oh, I like that. I've never done that.
It just goes in the McMuffin.
I can't eat fast food. I haven't had fast food or soda in like 3 months.
Damn.
Yeah.
What do you do for fun? What's you?
You
what's
watch
your source-
documentaries, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
Yeah, I
can't.
watch
You can't
movies.
drink. You can't do drugs.
No,
you
I,
can't eat
uh,
fast
I
food.
play a lot of video games. I just
Play
built
video
a new computer I'm very happy about.
What does it do?
Play video games. Plays video games, and I watch a lot of YouTube on it.
Yeah.
And then every now and then maybe edit a video or two when I feel like having fun.
How much did you spend building your computer?
Too much money.
How much?
No.
$2,000.
Too much.
Yeah.
What's,
Because I also bought a new monitor. I bought an OLED monitor.
Ooh.
Yeah, 1440p. Everything I
needs
have is
that?
on 1440. Me for fun
Okay.
because I'm having fun. I'm
I
like,
spent maybe $1,400 on my setup, all to play Minecraft and The Sims.
Dude, that's great. I like Minecraft. I don't like The Sims
I
very
like
much.
when you're like, an Xbox is not enough. I need something that's 4 times the
Yeah.
price and does the exact same thing.
Yeah, that's what I got, dude. I got a Nintendo Switch. I got an Xbox that I'm financing, and I got a computer. And I
Are
got
you
an Amazon
sponsored
TV.
by-
How many payments away? Are you sponsored by
No.
debt collectors? What
No,
is
this is all that I've gotten over the course of a couple years.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just a big time gamer. Just a big time gamer.
Just playing.
You're just so mellow and relaxed. I knew this. I knew this was gonna be a hard podcast for me because you're just a happy guy.
Sam
Yeah.
wants someone he can scream and be yelled at.
Yeah,
I really
well,
do.
I don't know. I owe it all to my grandma.
I was gonna say we do have our first official sponsor of the podcast, but I can't find any of the information anymore.
You know, it's funny.
Really?
Last time I did
Yeah.
Oh God.
Well,
Halliburton.
Halliburton.
we
Yeah,
have
that's a
our
good
first
sponsor.
official sponsor.
It's a great sponsor.
And maybe if I type in what the name is,
Is
Maybe
it
it'll
Twisted
pop up.
Tea?
no.
That's your
Oh,
dream.
that would be cool.
Well, that's what she drinks normally.
You know what I want
I
as a
literally,
sponsor?
What was
if,
that?
if Twisted Tea just even for 1 second shared a post that I tagged them in, I would be done.
Yeah.
You know,
Mm.
that's what
Yeah.
this has always been about.
When are you getting the tattoo?
The tweet tattoo.
Yeah.
Are you
I
really
can-
doing that?
I can do that tonight.
Whoa.
You're getting a twisted tattoo.
Twatoo.
A twat.
Debt collectors are calling, but I need a new tattoo.
I did do that.
You ever thought about financing your tattoos? Because there's so many, you can build up your credit.
So I originally the Buffalo trip to go do shows and stuff was so last minute. I was going to drive, and
Yeah.
then I had a moment of clarity where I was like, "Don't fucking do that." And so I spent $900 on flights to go to and from Buffalo, New York. I knew the entire time I was only making $700.
You know what you could do? You can get an American Express credit card for your travels, and then you can get like free points to travel. I don't travel enough, so I don't have one.
History guy, travel guy.
I'm trying to figure out my finances. I'm trying to be an adult about it. I'm trying. It's not easy. I mean, you just heard how much money I spent on a computer.
Hey, whenever I'm in tough times, I just mail my socks over the border, and then I make it out just fine.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you do that. It's a good way to make money. I just want to be like, I want to get enough notoriety on the internet to where I can just like sell my socks. I think like as a guy, it's kind of hard, but if I get enough of a following, there's gonna be at least a few people.
For a gal like me, it takes 3,000 followers and a bunch of shitty podcast episodes, and then people want your socks.
Wow.
Interesting.
They say,
Wow.
wear these in studio.
That's what I need.
I want to know.
Wow.
I want to know that you're wearing these when you talked to Chandler Rhone.
Oh wow. I need if that does happen, that'd be pretty cool.
Hey, at the end of this episode, you could just spit in my sock real quick.
Oh jeez. Hey, only if I get a cut, depending how much money they're doing, I'll do it.
Yeah, you're gonna get a new game controller out of this one, okay?
Yeah, I get to finance something else. That'd be cool.
Sharks.
Sharks,
You spit
yeah.
in my sock, you get $20.
Let me get the
$20.
list.
Not worth it. It's not really something I do. It's not really in my field.
We're
All right,
in
what are we
here.
doing?
Sorry, first official sponsor. I don't remember what it was.
Well, we'll figure it out. All right, are we doing the thing now where you guys say nice and
No,
bad
we're just
things
gonna
about
look
me?
at our phone and not speak to you and see how you handle that.
Oh Lord.
All right, let's start with the first one. This is
Oh.
someone you live with.
Oh Lord.
Just tell Chandler I don't have shit to say about him. Tell him said verbatim. I don't have shit to say about Chandler. Godspeed.
I guess it's a good thing. I don't mind that.
How long have you lived with this person?
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. This is Liz, huh?
That's correct.
Oh, like 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah. 2 years. Great gal.
Not qualm about you.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Ain't got shit to say.
Ain't
Yeah.
got shit to say.
That was basically everybody who I messaged.
well, I
really?
guess
Everybody
before-
thought that they treated me like I was the cops. They're like, I'm not saying nothing.
Yeah, what did
Oh,
you do?
interesting.
Yeah, what did you do?
What
I
did you
didn't
do?
do nothing.
You've never done
Nothing.
nothing.
Albert knocked
What
on
did you
their door.
witness? You seem like the kind of you have the vibes between the hat, the glasses. The
This
flat-
is a wig, isn't it?
This is the
No.
vibes.
I
of a
bet
guy.
that
Take my
hair's
hat
glued
off.
to the hat.
You,
It's
you
real.
witnessed a murder and you're on witness protection.
You witnessed a murder
Witness
suicide.
protection.
Yeah, saw a senator's kid kill
That's
a
why
girl.
you got rid of the triangle over the
and
O.
I kind of just moved to Austin, Texas.
Yeah. Well, I moved to Austin to do stand-up.
Do
Do the
stand-up.
thing that I love.
I'm gonna
Dude,
do.
I
You
I'm gonna-
got the notes right. There was that one thing where I was like, I have never heard that before, and then the more you talk, the more I'm like, that's so accurate.
Wait, what?
We'll get into it.
Oh, wait, tell me right now. I'm
Well, no.
curious.
Before we do all of the unpacking,
Oh,
what do
Lord.
you think is like the best thing about you? What's your best trait?
Yeah, what do you
best
think-
thing about me? Chill and cool as hell.
Pretty easygoing guy.
Pretty easy going.
What's the worst thing about you? You think?
That I'm
That-
financing an Xbox. It's not a good thing that I do it, but I like that I have one.
Trying to adult more with my money.
Yeah, trying to be better. I don't know. Worst thing about me?
Ah,
I don't know. Sometimes I get lazy and I forget to do things, and then eventually I get around to it. But maybe
Chandler.
I'm just a little lazy sometimes.
sometimes it's the dishes, sometimes it's the lawn.
Sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes
it
it's
is.
financing an Xbox.
Yeah, there's a lot of I would probably say laziness. I get a little lazy sometimes.
All right,
that's-
Castillo, you got the notes I sent you,
That's correct.
and we'll actually go into the good and bad things about you.
Oh Lord.
This-
Okay.
This
You
one
want-
starts off sweet.
very sweet.
Oh, nice.
He's very thoughtful, empathetic, kind, hilarious, easy to be around, easy to jump into a conversation with.
Oh, that's so sweet. I love that.
It's a very
It's
nice
a nice
one.
thing.
It's a very nice one.
Yeah, that's such a kind thing. They're all like this?
No.
No.
Oh Lord. Oh, fingers crossed. All right.
All right. Castillo, next one.
He says he's Native American, but he's actually the great-great-great-great-grandson of Christopher Columbus, which makes him a disgusting Italian. Their words.
Oh, that's really funny. I can't imagine being an Italian. I got an uncle that's Italian. He used to be a GM at an Applebee's, and now he's got an insurance company. This is all fact.
You really do have witness vibes. WP, because every time you go, you manufacture these whole stories. You go, oh, I got two grandmas. I love them both. One of them hates Dick Cheney. One of them loves him. It's too many. It's like one too many details to where it doesn't seem like a real person.
The
I
big
have
story
an
guy.
uncle. He actually used to play soccer with Lane Kiffin. And not that Lane Kiffin, the Lane Kiffin from Missouri.
Actually, I actually have a fun fact about my uncle about that. Except it wasn't Lane Kiffin. He opened for Korn in Madison Square Garden once.
Oh, shit, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's a big time musician.
Damn, he was a freak on a leash, huh?
Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah, he was a freak on a leash.
His grandma tricked him into getting the American Spirit logo tattooed on his arm.
Oh yeah, that is true. That did happen.
Can you show us?
Yeah, I'll show you. Yeah, it's not pretty. It's not pretty. It's supposed to be the Thunderbird, is what it is. Because you look at because it is American Spirits, but American Spirits, North Carolina, is where my tribe is. But yeah, I got it. It's right there.
Do you want me
Damn.
to touch it up for free?
Nah, I think I'm just gonna. I don't think it needs it. I'd rather have it fade out of time.
What a catty thing to say. You tattoo people. Oh, you gonna get that touched up?
No,
I
do need more
offered to touch it
tattoos.
up.
Huh?
I offered to touch it up for free. And I'd make it way worse. I'd give it a mustache.
There's a possible. That'd be cool.
Touch up? I meant fuck up. Thank you. Well, you're someone who's you're probably like the friend of mine who's like gives a shit about college football as much as I do.
Yeah, I love college football.
That's a sign of
That's my thing.
broken middle Americans. We're not coastal elites.
Moving
guess so, yeah.
here, I was in Buffalo and I was still watching the UT game.
Yeah, that's the sign that you've been in a flyover state for a long time. Welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a Sooner.
Yeah,
I'm a
big OU
Longhorn.
guy.
Somehow we make this work.
Yeah, somehow. Well, it's like where you're like an actual fan. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You've been like going through it. You gone through some tough years. I gone through some tough years in the past like 4 years. It's been bad for the program.
Oh man.
You know, it's not like I'm the head coach or some shit. It's not like I'm part of the organization. We've been going through it lately, but we're gonna make it through. A lot of the season just ended. We went 6-6. We beat Bama to be bowl eligible.
That's the
That
one.
felt great.
That was amazing.
That was awesome. And then we go to LSU, but that's like their senior night, you know? So it's kind of like, you know, there's a lot there, so they got to win that, you know?
Yeah.
We just got bowl eligible. We just had a big win. So it didn't hurt me as much, but I would have liked that we did better. We didn't do that good this
First
year.
season in the SEC.
Bad offense.
Rough.
We'll figure it out. We
Hey.
got a new offensive coordinator. I'm excited.
Yeah. You guys got Brent Venables for 6 more years.
Oh,
6
well,
more
he's
years.
great. I
6
think
more
he's
years.
good. I think he's good. We'll figure it out.
He never cleans his hair out of the shower drain.
Oh, this is true. I actually just cleaned it.
For the first time in how long?
In like 2 years because the water wouldn't go away. So I reached down there and I pulled some out. And
Just some, not all of it.
No, I tried. I pulled out quite a bit.
There's probably a whole ecosystem.
But it didn't feel good when I pulled it out. It was icky.
I would hate. I'm not gonna pass judgment because I'm going to buy a bottle of Drano when I leave here.
Man, it's good.
I just keep forgetting to buy the cover that goes over the drain.
Yeah. Well, you know what you should get? It's like one of those because for a long time I was using like a wire hanger, but just get one of those like things from the store that lets you like shove down into the drain so you can grab a snake. Just to get that and just pull.
He's getting better at cooking eggs, and I'm very proud.
Did Dylan say that?
What is that one? Oh,
Did Dylan say that?
I don't know.
Ah, I want to know who said that.
who? Oh, okay, wait. You have an egg thing,
Yeah, I love eggs. I
And
love
you're-
cooking eggs. It's like I loved it.
and
That's
you've
also
gotten
another
better
thing.
at it. So were you bad,
Yeah.
like really bad?
Oh,
and you were just
dude,
like
this
making
is
a
bad.
normal
I'll
scrambled, or you're like doing that weird thing?
I'll expose myself right now because Dylan saved me. So, well, because
Which-
I was cooking eggs without like butter or oil for a
Sullivan,
while.
Carlino.
Dylan.
Yeah.
Dylan Sullivan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, I was cooking
Which
without
can you
oil
do?
or butter, which because I'd never learned how to cook. I don't know how a stove worked.
But you know how
And-
to finance an Xbox.
I know how to, I know how to do that, but I don't know how to cook food.
Go down to the bank.
Yeah.
Get a loan.
I just know how to I just know
I've
chicken
just been
nuggets and eggs.
financing my eggs.
Yeah. But I just started putting pepper jack cheese in my eggs when I cook them. God, what a difference maker that is. I love eggs. You put 20 eggs in front of me scrambled, I'll eat them so fast.
You put eggs in front of me, pal. I'm gonna eat them.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat them.
Dude, your farts have to be diabolical.
My farts?
Yeah.
Oh, depending on the day, yeah.
How
It is
many-
bad. Because there's a lot of coffee and stuff in there, too. Brewing in my stomach. So it's not good. But
I don't know
love
what
eggs.
to make of this guy.
Yeah,
I thought I knew him.
yeah, I love eggs.
You're one of those
He's
guys.
very quiet up top because he's very loud down below. That's what's happening. All
Yeah.
of his energy is
Do you guys
spent screaming
you
out
guys
of his
want to come over eat
ass.
some eggs?
With tea and coffee.
Yeah, tea and
Yeah, with
coffee.
both tea and coffee.
Yeah.
I feel British already.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Tea, coffee. I'll get some.
I'll bring the beans.
I'll go above and beyond. I'll make some toast, and then we'll do egg.
If I get the beans, will you get, what else do they eat? Tin cans?
Yes.
Can we do that? Can we do like a part 2, but it's just us eating like an English breakfast?
Yes.
That'd be fun.
You have a gun illegal. You have an illegal gun.
No, I don't.
They wrote that you have a firearm that is not registered and is illegal.
No, that is not true. It's registered. It was given to me by my father, and yes, I do own a firearm
Legally.
legally.
As
legally
of
own a
now?
firearm. Yeah, I have one.
I mean, look, hey, you're the one with the gun. I'm going to agree with you.
Yeah.
This is what
If
they
you had
said.
to
I do have a
shoot
gun.
something, what would it be?
If I had to shoot something,
Yeah.
I don't know, probably like a target, because probably like a target at a range.
Meanwhile, there's a rapist. You don't stop him. You say, sorry, this is only for targets.
Oh no! If there was a guy in my house, I have to that is my one fear is that someone breaks into my house and I have to use my gun. That is a big fear of mine.
Not
but
my
I'm glad
Xbox.
that I have one.
I think he's going to take my Xbox.
Yeah, yeah. You're not taking my Xbox. I got payments on that thing. You can't take that. You can't
You
repo
don't have
something I'm making
insurance?
payments on. That would suck though to lose something you're financing and then someone comes to take it from you.
It happens all the time.
It does happen. It happens to people.
You ever get your car repoed? Any y'all?
No.
I haven't, but I dated someone who did, and that was just. They keep them in the middle of nowhere. Where they repossess the car, they take it to a lot way out of town, like an hour and a half out of the city. You have to go all the way and go get it.
I did have my
Wow.
car towed to a lot once, and I did genuinely try to break in to get it back.
That's so
Respect.
They
stupid.
towed me on a Sunday when it was closed, so I couldn't get back till the next day.
Towing companies are
And that hurts the most,
I
where
hate
you're
'em.
just driving past your car in the pound and there's nothing you can fucking do about it. I'm like,
God.
Yeah, it's funny they call it a pound because that's what they put dogs into.
the car pound. Hey.
car pound.
Baby.
And the amount of, it just feels like a treasure hunt to your car the next day when you have to go to, City Hall and you got to go to this other thing.
So you're upside down $1,400 in tolls. Where are we at in parking violations?
I do have one parking ticket I got a few weeks ago that I completely forgot about that's sitting in my little,
Those are the ones you got to
Oh.
do.
Well, you got to get that figured out at some point.
I live at Wallaby Way,
Go find-
Sydney.
Oh, God. Just throw it out there.
Loves their words, a titter. Loves strip clubs. We went to a terrible strip club together in OKC. He was a regular and knew all the girls.
Yeah, is this your deep dark secret that you love strip
Oh,
clubs?
no, it's not a secret.
What is that? What's
I
going on?
used to, a long time ago when I was drinking. I
He's
used
a
to
white
go. I
Native
don't go
American
anymore.
in Oklahoma. What else are you going to do?
Yeah, just not much. Yeah, I used to go. I don't go anymore. But I do know who said that because we had a very specific story. He was drunk, and I convinced him to get a lap dance, and he lost $500. And he described it as the worst thing, the worst way for him to spend his money, which is
That
very
makes
funny.
so little sense to me. You actually get something when you go to a strip club. You pay
Yeah.
and you actually get something.
Yeah. Well, I think I don't like them anymore because one it is I'm glad I had the experience because one it is sad. It is sad, and I don't mind it if you do it. That's your thing, cool. That's your job, whatever. But it is sad. It's not a good way to spend your money. I guess it's cool to go with a bunch of friends for a bachelor party or something, but it's not really my thing. But I'm glad I had like a little phase with that. But now I kind of know, you know,
It's not for you.
nah, it's really not.
I went when I was in Vegas for Skankfest. I only went. That was my one and only time at a strip club.
Yeah, how'd you like it? It's just lame.
I was like, the athleticism is
Yeah.
wasted on these women.
Yeah, the athleticism's nuts.
No, they're strong, talented, independent.
It's core strength.
whores.
Yeah, crazy core.
Crazy core
It's also
strength.
just like it was miserable. It was like a shitty Vegas strip
Yeah.
club, and then
Depending on what
You're-
kind of strip club you go to is definitely, you're going to have a different experience.
Totally.
Yeah.
I haven't gone to a strip club in like 10 years, but because I'm 47. But once I get rich, it's definitely like I would love to go in and just drop like $3,000 in one night.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the thing, man. Spending money there is just like, you know, it's so much money for such a little amount of time, and it's just like, I don't know. I just like I
Can't
felt
take it with
sad
you.
one time when I left, and then it's just I don't know. It's just I don't like the environment. I don't like it. It's just a weird feeling. I try and just go with my gut, but you know, I don't like doing that stuff no more. But good times.
All right, I think this is going to be our last one.
Oh, really?
Someone wrote, he has an identical voice to Sean Gardini, exact same. He sounds like Sean experienced the tiniest sliver of joy.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
When someone told me, I couldn't unsee it.
but
Yeah.
now I can't.
Yeah, he's a homie. I love him. People have said for us to do like a podcast together
Oh,
at
it'd
like
be
one point.
That would be rough.
the
Yeah, that's
podcast
what people
equivalent
say.
of Joe Pera talks you to sleep.
Yeah, it could be that.
Dude, if you guys just read a Wikipedia page about like geodes.
Yeah, yeah.
So, this type of rock.
Probably just talk about sports betting. Probably talk about sports betting and the Eagles.
Too much excitement. I need you to simplify. Simplify. Now, when the stalactites form.
I'm
Yeah, I love
already
'em.
falling asleep.
Wait, is that the last one though?
That's the last one I thought was.
The last one was just that
The-
you're from Oklahoma and it's disgusting.
I didn't think you
Oh,
wanted to hear that
yeah.
one.
Oh no, that doesn't hurt my feelings. I kind of feel the same way. I mean, I don't want to go back. If I go back, they'll take my license away, and I don't want that.
Why?
Why?
Yeah. Well, I used to do a lot of drugs and stuff, and they make you do this thing that when you get your license, if you do drugs, they want you to like see like a psychiatrist or whatever to make sure you're like mentally good. So you could do that every 6 months, and I never did that, so they took away my license. But then when I moved to Texas, they just gave it to me.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, but I'm like sober. I don't have any problems. So I was like, it's kind of bullshit.
And so I felt going back to when I first thought about driving to Buffalo. I was like, oh, my car's not registered. It's not inspected. It's none of that. I'm going to drive back to get
That's bad.
towed. So that's why I had to fly. My car's not legal.
What a $900 reason to not. I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah, we're just going to sell some socks.
Could do that. This was good. The questions, love the questions about me. They were great.
We got you a gift. We
Oh,
got you a gift.
is it cool?
I hope you like it. I hope you
Let's
like this
see.
gift that we got you.
Why is it so far down here?
It's in there.
Keep going. Keep digging.
Maybe it's the other way.
Can I take this stuff out?
Yeah, you can take this.
Oh,
Hey, we hope you like this gift we got you.
what is this? John Denver's greatest hits. I love this guy.
Perfect.
I love
and
this
we
guy.
knew that about you.
Yeah, this
We-
guy's great.
Based on all of the research we collect on our guests, each week we get them one CD that we think they can enjoy if they own a CD player.
That they can't live without.
Dude, I love that song "Take Me Home."
Mm.
That's a
Country
great
Roads.
song. Yeah,
To the
this
place.
guy's a legend.
I belong.
Mountain Mama.
Oklahoma.
Thank you so much.
Take
It's
my
actually a nice gift.
license.
There's nothing else in there.
I love
Stop
that.
digging around.
I like paper. I like paper.
This is giving me heart palpitations.
There's also
How
plastic
relaxed
in here.
you are. Honestly, my heart is like racing.
Sam doesn't know how to exist in a peaceful environment.
I really
No, this is
don't.
nice.
It's not okay.
Thank you so much. This is very sweet. I don't know why there's I don't know what that's on there for, but
That's
dirty.
tahini.
tahini,
Yeah.
Tabasco
it's
sauce.
stuff. Chandler, do you want anything to plug? Do you want to plug anything? Do you have anything you want to?
I think I broke it.
All right.
No, I'm just a cool guy. You can just.
Oh my God.
I'm just trying to put it back together. This is a good way to. I broke my gift. This is very. I love gifts. This is very sweet of you.
Yeah.
This came from both
We
you
know.
guys.
You got nothing to plug?
This is not.
Look the camera in the eyes.
Yeah, you can just like follow me on Instagram. You can just find me at Chandler Rhone. I'll just pop up at some point, I guess.
There is no triangle above the O. Don't type that into the search bar.
Yeah, I guess the triangle. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Don't do it.
Yeah, don't do it. Yeah, you just follow me on Instagram. I mean, I'm just hanging out, just doing the thing. So, you know, I don't have podcasts or anything. I just do other people's podcasts.
It's fair.
Fine.
Yeah.
If you want
this was
more
fun.
the history facts, maybe look up other episodes of Chandler Rhone.
I love
Sam
doing history.
Castillo.
It's Sam Castillo comedy everywhere on the internet. We got shows at East Austin tomorrow and next month.
And every
And
Wednesday
every
until the end of
Thursdays
January.
now. Thursdays at 9.
Fuck. Every Thursday at 9 for the next 2 months.
I'm gonna go get a haircut.
Let me shave your
Yeah.
fucking head.
Oh, now that I think of it, I guess I do have something to plug.
Oh my God.
Now that I think about it. Well, I'm just saying, like I have a show at Buzzmill on Riverside. It's gonna be every Saturday starting in January. I don't know the times yet, but it should be 8 or 9 p.m. is when it starts.
That's Buzzmill Coffee.
Yeah, Buzzmill Coffee, good place, lovely people.
Buzzmill Coffee, Chandler Rhone. I'm Samini, and this is all I have to plug, and you're listening to it. So bye.
This is Good Sam, Bad Sam.
I love you. Bye.